Whenever I do a live stream, I'm usually just hanging out and being productive, doing stuff around the house or in my kitchen. And I like to do this thing called body doubling. It's like an ADHD coping mechanism where I'm just more productive when I'm doing stuff with other people. And I find that going live helps me with that. So if you are the same type, if having another person in your room helps you feel more productive or helps you focus on a task that you need to do, then this is the video for you. And yeah, today I'm just going to clean up my kitchen. I'm going to make some dog treats using some chicken feet, and I'm going to figure out dinner. So that is what the plan is today. Hello, everybody. Unpacking a whole apartment. That sounds so daunting. Are you moving into somewhere? Also, yeah, I obviously am here to answer questions too and talk about food or whatever. I actually think that moving into a place is exciting because it's like full of possibilities and you get to like create your home. It's the packing that's the stuff that I hate. I hate packing. I hate packing so much. Even for a trip, packing is the worst. I hate packing so much that I don't bother unpacking when I get to where I'm going, if it's vacation. Got a new place. My partner and I are actually almost done, and it's only day 2. Congratulations. That is amazing. I need to make dinner, which might be cutting veggies and baking some new tofu nuggies from a Korean grocery store. That's awesome. I think Korean is probably going to be the dinner that we're having tonight. Well, I'm probably going to make a beet. I have so many beets. I'm going to roast a bunch of beets, which means I probably should do that first. No, I should wash my dishes first and put the dishes away. So let's just do that. Got some wine glasses here. But yeah, normally my live streams, if you haven't been on these before, I'm usually doing this really early in the morning. I usually go on between 6 and 7 a.m. Eastern time. And that's when I usually do stuff like clean the kitchen and whatnot. I had a late start. Well, I just had a different schedule today. And being flexible is not my strong suit when it comes to having a schedule. If you have ADHD, you know that could like wreak havoc on your mental place to have your schedule messed with, but we're working on that this year. We are working on flexibility and being okay with just a little bit of change and not letting that ruin our entire fucking day. Make beets riata, it'd be nice. I think these are my dogs. This is Boba, is in front. Hi, that's Boba. Then there's Mochi. Mochi. Mochi, thank you. That's Mochi. There we go. They're 2 little pit bulls, and they are my babies. We'll be making them dog treats today. Oop, I need that later. Nice place, thank you. Do you hire someone to clean my space? Yes, I do. They do. I have somebody come and do like a deeper clean once a week, but generally the kitchen is my office because the kitchen's my workplace. I generally do most of the cleaning in the kitchen just because, you know, I like to keep this thing clean. I like to keep it clean in here. I can't really create videos without a clean kitchen. It's kind of embarrassing to tape all of your videos in a dirty kitchen, so we keep it generally pretty clean. And also, I keep my tools and stuff. There are just some things in here that I'm not comfortable anyone else touching, so. I recall you used to make videos in a tiny kitchen. Now I see this beautiful one, clearly missed something. Congrats on all the change and success. Thank you so much. And I used to cook out of a very, very tiny kitchen. I think I've been moved in here. This is my house. I've worked on this house for 3 years, and I've lived in here for one. Perfect timing. Riddled with ADHD and trying to unpack my kitchen stuff after moving in with my boyfriend. Thank you. Well, good luck, Jordan. I believe in you. It's a world of possibilities when you unpack. I like making cooking content, but I can't stand the cleanup afterwards. How do you stay on top of cleanup and cooking every day? Good question. Well, before being a content creator, I was a chef. And obviously, before I was a chef, I was a line cook. And so we just kind of like have it in our minds, bodies, and souls to just clean or to just, I mean, we have different styles. Some people clean as they go, some people make a mess and then they clean afterwards. But at the end of the day, we need to start with clean. And so, because of that, we eventually get to a place where things are clean. Our default state of mind starts with like order and space, and that's just kind of like the mentality you have to go with. Like you can create in chaos, but it's just not aesthetically pleasing. And since we're content creators now, you got to think about that kind of stuff. So that being said, whatever your creative process is one that has to work for you. But if you know that you have to be at a place where you're starting off from clean, then you just gotta do it. Whether you do it during or whether you do it after the fact, or maybe even just before, that's up to you. Show us how to cook stews. Am I cooking a stew today? I might do a really simple kimchi jjigae just so we can have a soup. I've got some really old kimchi that I can use, so. I absolutely love cooking, but I rarely have the time and energy during the week while I'm in firefighter training. I would not have any energy either. You guys have to carry people. I'd have no energy if I had to carry people. But I do know something about like being too tired to cook at the end of the day, and what I find that helps is meal prepping. The last thing anybody likes to do is like spend a day in their weekend just cooking for the rest of the week. But if you like to eat, and if you like to eat good food, and it's a great way to stay healthy, meal prepping is a good strategy to have. Which, you know, you can, it's not always, meal prepping is not always just about fun. Sometimes it's just like, you know, making sure you've got good food over the course of the week. I forgot the story. How often do you post for steady engagement? Family has wanted me to do cooking content, but I'm disabled and don't have the energy to be constant. Well, I've been posting a short form video every day since Christmas as an experiment to see how long I can keep it going without breaking. And this challenge for me has, first of all, done really well in my growth as a creator, both on YouTube and on Instagram. And it taught me time management. I don't film. I do film every day, but I don't post what I film every day. So I'm building a bank of videos that I can just edit. And I've got my editing down pretty well. Like I could edit a video from my footage in like about an hour now. So if I work 1 hour every day of the week just editing, that's fine. Love my kitchen, thank you. How many cookwares do I own? I own that many cookwares and that many cookwares. And also that many cookwares. I own a lot of cookwares. I used to have a restaurant, so. I got my first cook job in Vegas. Do you have any tips on beginning cooks? Work faster. If you are just starting out and if you are out of culinary school, one thing I can guarantee that everybody around you is thinking is that you are not going fast enough. Just think of every possible way and every possible thing that you can do to make your movements more efficient, to make yourself just a little more speedy, to make your movements a little more assured. Whether that be setting up your mise en place to be organized to your optimal efficiency or whatnot. Yeah. Work on being fast. When people start off in restaurants, they want to be like, oh, look at me, I'm so creative, and nobody cares. Not when you're just starting off. Everybody will be way more impressed if you work fast, if you work well, and you put out a pretty plate. That is a lot more impressive to everyone that you're working with, because you are in a battalion, than talking about how sharp your knife is and how amazing your last dinner at what starred restaurant you went to and how that inspired you to come up with a dish. Nobody cares at that moment. Just be faster. Do I go to Eastern Market a lot? I do. I love making your chowning go. Any advice on reheating without the rice cakes getting gummy? Or is that unavoidable? I'm new to the ingredient. It is very difficult to reheat that stuff. But, you know what? I've never been in a situation where we haven't finished that dish. But I would think that if you put a little bit of water in there and then mixed it around, they won't get as gummy. You can try steaming it in the microwave, adding in a little bit of hot water at a time, that might help. But yeah, never thought of having to reheat that. We usually just eat it all. What inspires me to cook? Usually hunger, but I also like to make things, and cooking is the best way to make things. Love your content. Wish you all the best. Could you show me my knife collection and talk about my favorite knife? Sure. Well, these are my steak knives and my Japanese knives and utility knives. So these are Japanese. This is Western. This is a Western style Japanese knife. Petty knife, bread knife. This is a retired oyster shucker named Lil Shucky. See how happy he is? Because our oyster shucker that I actually use. And then this is like a fish boning knife, and this is a paring knife that I almost just cut myself on by touching the blade. Good for me. I sharpened it well. This is my Chinese knives, and these are where my favorite knives are. So this is a pork knife used for butchering pork, used for butchering fish. Bone cleaver. You can chop up pretty big bones with this, but I use it for pumpkin. 2 vegetable cleavers that I can use with both hands. And then these are just specialty choppers. And then this is the one I use very much. It's a custom knife by a guy who is based in the East Coast, Pennsylvania. His name's Pellegrino from Pellegrino Cutlery, and he made me this, and it actually is super well balanced and works for my cutting style, which is not great. Still, unlike if you follow other cooks, like a cook named Matt, who is a friend of mine, he's got amazing knife skills. I do not have good knife skills. I have a good plating. I'm very good at plating technique. Um, I can make almost anything beautiful, but can I cut an onion quickly? No, I can't. I can do a good job, but I can't do it fast. And that's why I'm good with like cutting with. I can mince garlic with 2 cleavers because I suck at it with 1. That is just the truth. Dual wield, but single hand proficiency low. Hello. When did your tomato sandwich series? When did you do your tomato sandwich, and where do you buy those specialized beasts of tomatoes? I buy them from the Detroit Farmers Market. Usually it's from one farmer who just loves tomatoes. And tomato sandwiches are like my favorite things to eat in the summer. And I just wanted to eat a tomato sandwich every day and document that. I might do it again because some people, lots of people, really, really loved it. And lots of people really, really, really hated it. And I love occupying that space in the middle where people are just so happy or so angry. I feel safe there. And so I will probably be doing it again. And if you've never had a good tomato sandwich, then you've simply just never had a good tomato. Tomatoes are delicious, especially like specialty tomatoes. If you're from the South, you get it. But yeah, a good tomato is literally all you need. Some of those tomatoes alone, like, was like $12 for one tomato. Of course, it was 3 pounds. But yeah, and it was worth it. It was worth it. It's like people who say like, caviar is just fish eggs. It's worth it to some people. It was worth it to me. Great umami flavor. Great tomato. I've got more ideas for tomato sandwiches. My last one was a caviar tomato sandwich, and it was delicious. Phoenix, Arizona. Hello there. Can we talk about how could you hate tomatoes? Just and like, there's an art to the tomato sandwich. People were always saying like, "Oh my God, his bread is so dry and crusty." Overly dry bread, like overly dry sourdough, if you're working with like a really thick tomato, you want the Chase from Alabama. Thank you so much for the super like. I think that's the first one I've ever gotten during a live. How's it going? If you're working with a super thick tomato, you want your bread to be just a little bit extra dry and crunchy because you want to squeeze it. You want to squeeze the bread into the tomato so it like sucks up the juice. And so you might have really overly crunchy bread, but then you bite it into it, and then the bread just oozes, and it's so good. It's dirty. It's how good it is. Berlin and Germany, sound of good bread. Oh yeah, we love ratatouille. Fahim Zahir, hello. They may have good knife skills, but I think you have a very natural branding, authentic backstory. You have a scalable branded image. Does that sound corporate? Yes, because I'm working while watching. Thank you so much for that comment. That was really, really kind of you. Super appreciate it. I don't really get a lot of these, do a lot of lives like this, but obviously I appreciate any support you guys can give. But at the same time, not necessary. Appreciate you though. Thank you, Fahim. What was I doing? I was dog treats. We have to do that. We have to do dog treats and we have to do beets because both of those things take forever. So we're gonna do beets first because beets we want to eat today. The dog treats won't be done till tomorrow anyway. So we got red beets. Favorite childhood meal? Uh, oh, damn. It was probably like, I like dumplings and pizza. Dumplings, instant noodles, and pizza. Ooh, we got golden beets. We got golden beets, red beets. We're gonna have to make a salad. There's so many beets here. Beet and feta salad it is. Because I know I've got some feta. Some goat cheese. Okay, let's see. Ooh, this one's not good. Alright, these. Alright, cool. I like golden beets a lot better than red beets for some reason. I think red beets have too much of that earthiness. Not all that keen on, but golden beets, when you roast them, they taste like corn. They taste like sweet corn, and they're delicious. Let's just give these guys a little scrubby. This is a coconut fiber brush that I use just for vegetables and fruit. I find that it is pretty effective. Candy stripe beets are really cool, but unfortunately when you cook them, the stripe goes away. Do you have a favorite type of beet? Mine are gold, yes. Yes, golden beets are probably my favorite, just because of their flavor. If you're going to reverse sear a tougher cut of beef, what cut would you choose, and how low and slow would you go? I would do a chuck roast. I've done many videos, and by many I mean like 2 or 3 videos talking about how a chuck roast reverse seared or sous vide is so delicious and underrated. And sous vide, I would probably do it at 131 degrees Fahrenheit for 24 hours, depending on the size. And then for reverse sear, I would do it in the oven at 200 degrees Fahrenheit until we reach an internal temperature of 115 degrees before searing. That's off the top of my head. Of course, I would go check a recipe. Favorite Chinese fusion? Something you cooked before or tried outside? You know what? I've been really into doing Chinese and Korean fusion. A lot of people don't think to do like a mix between different Asian countries for fusion dishes, but Chinese food and Korean food are really different. And when you mix the two, it's actually a lot of fun. They do taste distinctly like separate from each other, but yeah, I think that's definitely my answer. Chinese and Korean. That being said, of course, like, you know, Chinese, Szechuan Italian is always really good. I love Italian food though. Have you tried creme brulee baked in a Japanese sweet potato? No. That sounds incredible. I absolutely would try that. Best Laoganma spicy chili crisp dupe 168 is always out. Just make your own. That's so precious. I have a recipe in my book where you can make your own, but otherwise, whose chili crisp did I have recently that's pretty good? Oh, Fly by Jing Chengdu Crunch. That is probably my favorite one outside of Laoganma. Not cheap, but pretty good. Very, very tasty. Very, very crunchy. It's got like fried soybeans and sesame seeds in there. Yes. So. I am almost done here. Have you ever tasted chocolate-covered bacon? I have. I love chocolate-covered bacon. I love anything like that salty and sweet at the same time. There we go. Done. I have a super simple version that'd be called bruleed sweet potato. Would love that with actual cuts. I've had grapefruit brulee before as like a diety sweet treat. I've never tried it with sweet potato, and I'm kind of obsessed now with the idea of it. Like, could you just imagine, like, making a Japanese sweet potato baked in the oven, cutting that in half, mashing up all the insides until it's like a creamy consistency, and then like putting sugar on top of that, and then blow torching it? Yeah, that sounds really good. Sounds very, very good. So let's get some tinfoil now. Chris King, absolutely love your tomato sandwich shorts. I'm watching all of your other videos. Big fan, love the content. Thank you so much, Chris. Are you enjoying body doubling? Yes, I've already done my dishes, and I am on my way to making some beets for a beet salad. Yay, body doubling. I'm surprised not more creators don't do this, because it helps me be productive. Well, no, that's not fair. My friend Jeremy does this in a way. Jeremy is a screenwriter, and he oftentimes goes live on TikTok to, what's it called? To get his, like, work done, so. We're pretty much doing the same thing, except he's like, you know, a Tony nominated and famous and on television and stuff. And I am a YouTuber. You've got a collection of unique kitchen accessories and appliances. Which one would you recommend people get first, and which one do I use the most? I mean, the basics is great, but I love this. I use this every day. This is an induction wok burner, and this is the wok that I use with it. It looks kind of funny right now because I did an experiment in tempering it by myself with my blowtorch. So I turned the steel blue with some of them black space gray, which is what happens when you heat steel up to like 700 degrees Celsius. So, no, Fahrenheit. I think Fahrenheit. I don't know, whatever it is, but yeah, that's why it's different colors, but it still works great, and it works great with this. So, I don't know what the temperature is for tempering carbon steel. Maybe it's Fahrenheit. 700 degrees Fahrenheit sounds right. 700 degrees Celsius probably can melt diamonds. Have you ever done Asian Jewish food cooking cuisine? I have before with my buddy Aaron. We did a matzo ball wonton soup together. Aaron's the Jewish one, I'm the Chinese one. And we've also done scallion potato pancakes, as in like scallion latkes. That was a really good day. So good. That was years and years and years ago, though. I'm thinking of making some crepes What should I make along with it? Is it going to be a savory crepe or a sweet crepe? I've been into like blackberries. Yeah, like a sweet crepe with like a blackberry compote. How are the dogs and the fiance? Fiance has gone to the gym, and the dogs are not working out at all. They are doing their workout. They are hard at work. This is the pit bull 9 to 5. Being speed bumps in my kitchen. Scallion latkes sound delicious right now. They were so good. Okay. You are amazing. Go. Yay, stoked to see you live. I'm excited and I love you from the Bay Area. Well, hello there. I was in San Francisco on my book tour and it was one of the nicest experiences ever. It was so cool to meet so many of you guys there. Right, we are going to roast these for 400 degrees for like 1 hour, 1.5 hours, 2 hours, I don't know. We'll roast these till dinner time. They're beets. I am not concerned. Now, the other thing that's going to take a really long time that got you so excited is we're going to dehydrate some chicken feet for a boba. Just sniff the microphone. Yeah. Hi, Mochi. Hello. They say hello. Okay, here we go. Got chicken feet here. You didn't come to Texas for a book signing. I'm so sorry. Wish I could have. But I didn't get to choose. I don't get to choose where I go. That was all the publishers. That was all the publisher. All right. And this guy. I have tried chicken feet, not convinced I found the right way to eat them to make me love them yet. Generally, chicken feet is not something that I make myself. It is a very specialized thing that requires a very long way to cook them. So, I don't make myself chicken feet. I go to a restaurant that's known for chicken feet, and I eat chicken feet, and I eat theirs. I think it should be okay to just enjoy stuff and not make it, and not feel like you have to make it to enjoy things to their fullest extent. Sometimes not knowing how something is made is part of, is how you enjoy it. Like hot dogs or candy. Do we eat kowtow like lengua? I love lengua. Dumplings and menudo is fire? I agree. Thanks for trying it. This is the easiest way to just like get rid of the nails. Honestly, I think it's fine. to leave the nails in. My dogs have always eaten them with the nails on, but I got yelled at on the internet for leaving the nails on my chicken feet when I dehydrated them and gave them to him. So, yeah, that one was creepy how much that one looked like a person's hand. Not anymore. That one didn't come out. There we go. Look at all the work I'm doing for you. And look how ready she is. Look at this. Look at this. They know. They know this is for them. They know this is for them. Chicken livers, barbecue on a stick. I like chicken liver mousse. Ooh. There we go. John, love you and everything you do. Food and food and culture, organizations, dry humor, humility. You're the best. Thank you so much, Terrell. Sorry, I can't actually like watch the screen while I chop. I wish I was that good, but as I've said before, my knife skills are only so-so. So I have to pay attention when I am putting the cleaver down. Jar garlic is good as fresh? No. Maybe. Fresh garlic always tastes better. Jar garlic is good when you're feeling lazy, because it is okay to be lazy sometimes. And it's okay to use things because they are easier or because they are cheaper, because sometimes you don't have the time to do things the whole way. But that doesn't mean you can't enjoy things a little bit. Ooh, this one's a little mangled. That one might have had palsy. Why not just get a nail clipper? Because I only have nail clippers for people, and honestly, I don't want to use them on chicken feet. I just want my nail clipper to be for me. I mean, I guess I could just chop them all the same size and just get it all in one go. Just like, I mean, sure, I lose a bunch of middle finger there, but I don't think you guys really mind, do you? Just like, boop, and done. These apparently are really good for their teeth, because like all the bones in the, oh, that's a good one. But all the look how long this one was. This one This one doesn't like you. You particularly. Just... I hope no one got a screenshot of that. What was I saying? Oh, I heard, yeah, chicken feet is good for dogs' teeth. It helps clean their teeth. And, see, I'm getting used to it now. Not a chicken coke nail. I saw that comment. Go to your room. That was funny, though. But yeah, as I said, all the little bones in the chicken feet, they help clean dog teeth. And so it's one of the reasons why I really like using them, because I am not good at brushing my dog's teeth. I saw a creator on Instagram today. She has a gray pit bull, this girl. The spa treatment that she gives her dog is wild. She she busts out like coconut oil for the dog's fur. There's shea butter for the dog's nose, and then she made the dog like a whole ass omelet for the dog to eat, and the omelet looked better than some of the shit that I would make for myself. And she would brush the dog's teeth and the fur and stuff. Just a whole ass spa day every day. And then like I know like my dogs over here, like I'm doing this for my dogs, and because of that video I feel inadequate, and it just made me need to like look over and remind you that I did get you from a kill shelter, so be grateful. Love you. My dogs are listening. Can you show us your stove thing? I've always wondered about what kind it is. Yes, of course. I'm about to use it now anyway. All right, we're going to, now we have done, chicken feet is done. We're gonna give them just a preliminary little rinsey rinse before putting them in the dehydrator. Let me just wash my hands before touching my phone. Bleach that afterwards. Puck, I don't know what that means. But there we go. John's Chicken Pedicure Salon. So That's funny. Alright, I'm doing all of this for y'all. And by y'all, I mean like my dogs who are just looking down here. But they won't be ready till tomorrow, so sorry. I do have those sweet potato treats that I made you the other day, though. I can give you some of those. I'm gonna get all of this on one tray. All of them will go. Yes, I can. Yes, I can do it. Mmm. Food. Did anyone have eyes on what time it was when I put the beets in? It's not time yet. It's not anywhere near time yet. Can figure out what to do after. But to the person that was asking about the stove, if they're still here, this is an well, no, this is a pit bull. But behind them, behind the dogs, is an aga. It is a solid cast iron range that features 5 separate ovens. Each oven is at a different temperature, operates at a different temperature. I'm about to use the dehydrating oven. Excuse me. Thanks. The dehydrating oven, actually, is that the one? Yes. Yes. This is good for keeping your plates warm, keeping food warm, but it also is the great perfect temperature for dehydrating things like chicken feed treats for your dogs. Oops, nope, just kidding. This is the oven that is meant to dehydrate. This one slow cooks, this one dehydrates. You excited? The other ovens, this is a slow cooker. This one bakes 300 to 350 degrees, another slow cooker. And then this one here is a roasting oven, 400 to 475. 2 burner plates. This one boiler is a boiler plate, and that one is a simmering plate. And we have an induction hob here. So that is the oven. And I like to use it because, and these covers keep like the plates hot, and it also protects you from like scalding yourself on super hot iron. I like to use it because it's actually really good for recipe testing, because I operate without looking at exact dials, and I work with like ranges of temperature instead of actual temperature. It makes it easier for me to write recipes because everyone's oven is different. So if something for me works within a range of a temperature, then it works with more people in their homes. You get what I'm saying? Like if I'm not worried about having things exactly at 350 degrees, then it works in most people's ovens at a little bit higher or a little bit lower. Of course, that makes making super intricate dessert stuff like meringues difficult, but I have a Breville Joule oven right here that I use for more precise stuff when I have to be. Custom install, or did my kitchen come with it? No, this whole kitchen is custom. I designed it myself. All right. With that done, I can clean up after myself, but still we might have a little. We can have a little tea break. Oh, am I out of hot water for my tea? Damn it. All right. Well, have half a tea break. I like to sit with my dogs at the oven because the oven is always on in the wintertime because it also heats up my home. So, hi. Okay. So the oven, when it's on, it heats up the house, and the house is 5 degrees warmer with the oven on, which I beg your pardon. Just, okay. Um, you good? You are you you okay, okay, there we go. Okay, baby. Okay. There we go. Getting a lap dance by some hottie. You hear that, Mochi? Somebody thinks you're hot. Yeah. Are you reading the comments? My favorite kitchen equipment, it's definitely my induction wok oven. And look, this is totally the dynamic of my dogs. This is my my stressed out, neurotic, people-pleasing elder millennial right here who just needs affirmation and hugs and cuddles while she just dissociates for like 5 minutes at a time, 8 times a day. And then over there is my Gen Z child who could not give a shit. Right? All you need is your vape and your Billie Eilish and you're good. You're just fine just sitting over there on your own. I'm guessing that's what they do. I'm not Gen Z. I don't know anything about Gen Z. I just assume that they just do their vape and listen to Billie Eilish. I'm kidding. I literally operate my business on TikTok. I know people. I know the youths. All right. Come on. Off you go. Let's keep going with our day. This isn't like a lot of good body doubling if we're not actually being productive, so. How old? Mochi is 6, 7, 5. I think that's 5. Boba is 1 or 2. High five. Good girl. I don't know the ages of my children. But you know what? Like I said, they are of the streets. They should be happy no matter what I know or don't know. This is why I could never have actual kids. Not that I think I want actual kids. I don't know if I want actual kids. Which probably means I shouldn't ever have kids. For real, bro. What's up with that big ass glove? Just a hand. It's a normal sized hand. When did I get the cut? Thank you. I actually need a haircut. My hair is just loose. This is my hair long. So I'm getting my hair cut on Saturday. You're too busy to be cooking to make kids. Yes. Where are the fur babies? Oh, you're just joining us. They have been here. We've been hanging out. We've all been hanging out for a little while. I just finished making them a tray, or put in a tray of chicken feet for them to eat as dog treats. They'll be ready tomorrow. I've also put in some beets. This is one of those good things about the oven. So I got like chicken feet in one to make dog treats. And then in the other oven, I've got beets roasting to make beet salad for dinner. So it just really helps me with my operations do like more than one thing in a day, especially since I do so much cooking. And like I don't know if any of you watch my YouTube videos, like my long form YouTube videos, like the long videos, like the 10-minute cooking, actual teach you how to cook videos. But I film like 4 of those in one day. So 4 or 5 of those in one day. So sometimes I'm using all of the ovens in a single day, and it allows me to make lots and lots of content in a short amount of time. Do I have any good recipes? I have a book of them. I have a book of good recipes. That's all I have to say about that. But yeah, you should buy it and find out for yourself. All right, let's see. We've got beets. Oh, that's right. Kimchi jjigae. Okay. There is a book that I can use. We can look at someone else's book. Let's go to my little cookbook library. Here are my cookbooks this year, and where are you? Oh, you're over here. Bam! We'll take a look at this. The kimchi jjigae from Eric Kim's Korean American. Let's see. Story time. Yeah? Ooh, okay. S is for stew, kimchi sandwiches, perilla kimchi, seolleongtang, restaurant radish kimchi. That's not what I'm looking for. Jean's perfect jar of kimchi. Come on. We're okay. No. Kimchi jjigae. Okay, here we go. I've got no pork belly, which it asks for. I've got mushrooms. We can make a vegan one. Gochugaru, I've got that. I've got kosher salt, unsalted butter. What is that for? Pork belly mixture. Where is it? Huh. I don't know what the butter is for. Reduce the heat of low. Oh, is it for the onion? Okay, well. Gochujang, fish sauce, yellow onion, garnish onion. All right, cool. Well, we'll use this. You gonna stay down here? You just, how are we doing? You just relax. Are you pillow mochi? She chilling. She's good. Okay. Oh, there you go. Oh, here's the other one. All right. I do not have pork belly, Eric. I'm so sorry. Might have to try a vegan one. Garlic cloves, gochugaru. Okay. In a small bowl, toss pork belly with garlic, gochugaru, and salt. Since we're not using that, we will use. Is there tofu in this? Don't tell Eric Kim that I'm going to riff off of this with stuff that I actually have in my fridge. I don't have any pork belly, but you know what I do have? I've got a little bit of bacon. This will not be an authentic kimchi jjigae. obviously. But I'll tell you what, kimchi stew made with bacon, it's gonna taste real good. Don't even, hold on. There we go. So we'll just do, okay, the exercise is going to be using just a little bit of things, and it's not, the exercise, what we're practicing today is cooking for just 2 people, which means I need to try to not to make so much food as I am normally used to doing. I have a habit of making food for too many people. And normally that's not an issue because this is a garlic grater, or this is a ceramic grater, and it's so much better for things like grating garlic and ginger and wasabi than a microplane. It's not in my shop or anything. Well, I guess it is in my storefront, but you can just look up ceramic grater on Amazon. Not this garlic. Am I out of garlic? I can't be. Excuse me. Yes. We still got some. My last bit of garlic from last year. My friend grew. The garlic varietal is called Music. This one has been like multi-generational in Detroit, so they actually call it Motown garlic. Look at how big these cloves are. They're super, super spicy, and they are delicious. And they peel pretty easily. But yeah, if you can find garlic at farmer's market, and it's called, and it just says Music next to the garlic, you should buy it. It's good garlic. So we're just gonna grate this. Being sure to save my hands. Ow! The worst is when you when you accidentally get your finger up against it. There we go. So I'm supposed to toss the pork belly in with this grated garlic. In a bowl. Do it in this bowl. We'll cut up the pork belly first. Oh my gosh, kimchi jjigae with bacon. That's going to be very yummy. Grated garlic. Gochugaru. Where did I find that? That is downstairs, probably. Oh wait, no, I've got some here. Somebody asked about my... Maybe I don't have any chili flakes out here. Nope. Alright, we gotta go downstairs. we go. Hi. Hello. All right. So mix spicy garlicky delicious. In a small pot, melt the butter over low heat, add the pork belly mixture. We're using bacon, so I don't think we'll need butter. Add kimchi juice, gochujang, fish sauce, 1 cup of water, bring to a heat, then reduce to medium-low. Cover the pot, gently boil till the kimchi is... Okay, and then... Yeah, and I'm going to add tofu to this. Oh shit, what time is it? 6:40, cool, we're still good. I have to make rice. We will be using black rice today. We'll be using wild rice. Because I like the texture and it's very good for you. Also, it doesn't have to be rinsed as hard because look, I didn't rinse it at all and it's still like, it's clearer than most white rice is. I just kind of like rinse it as a formality. Jasmine takes longer, so oops. No, not the timer. There we go. Okay. As I was doing, now we have the rice going. Not having the rice ready is like our equivalent to not having the chicken thawed or not taking the chicken out of the freezer. Because what are you gonna do if you don't have the rice started? You're gonna get hit by mom. Can you talk more about the shelf-stable tofu you posted yesterday? Yes! It's right here. They will literally come in these like little packs. And you just leave them on your shelf and they don't go bad. They come in like soft and silken and firm. It's not Chinese tofu, which is a little more rustic and hearty and better for stir fries and stuff. So when I need Chinese tofu, I'll get it. But in a pinch, it's just nice to have like tofu on your shelf, ready to go. without having to worry about it going bad in your fridge, which is what happens way too much for me. So unless I'm going to use all the tofu, I generally just buy that. So this said to use butter in the book. It also said to use pork belly and not bacon. But since we're using bacon, I think that we don't. It's already releasing oil. I figure we're not going to need any butter because the bacon will release the grease that we would have originally. Ooh, that smells really good. Would you ever make a full video about cooking with ADHD? You know what? I probably started like 20 times. It's a little neurodivergent humor for you. Just you can make fresh tofu. You know what? I can also make my parents proud, but I don't. So, yeah, no, I just buy it. What did I come here for? The kimchi. Ugh, this is the old kimchi. Kimchi juice, gochujang. Oh shit, gochujang. Fish sauce. There we go. This is why I don't ever like follow other people's recipes, because I'm never ready for it. Was there gonna be an onion? Does an onion go in this? Slices of onion goes on for garnish. But why do I feel like there's supposed to be an onion that goes in here? Nope. No, we're good. Kimchi juice, gochujang, fish sauce, and water. So, let's get some fish sauce. And I'll just use this for water. And I'll just add the kimchi all separately so I don't contaminate this jar. How we doing? We good? How's your... smell good. Alright, do I have a sterilized set of tongs? I do now. Just... sterilized. Take some kimchi here. Oh god, come on. Yeah. Ooh, that's nice. I'm just gonna do maybe you. Hell yeah. I think that will count for kimchi liquid. Perfectly fine. We'll put this back. I've been using the same jar. Well, not like the same jar. Well, actually, I've had this kimchi for like a year, and it's still good. It's good for soup and jjigae and stuff. It's not good for eating, but it's good for a stew. But I've been reusing that jar because they all switched to plastic jars, which suck. I don't like plastic jars. So, The plastic jars just don't last as long as the glass one, and that's the last glass one. How does it not go bad? That fridge you thought was a cabinet. Well, it's like fermented stuff, right? So things that are fermented in chili powder and peppers and whatnot. Put some fish sauce in here. And some gochujang. Oh, have not used this yet. Fermented stuff doesn't really go bad. It's just alive as long as you keep feeding it. So, and it's like so acidic and so salty, especially in the case of kimchi. When things are as acidic and as salty as kimchi is, especially older kimchi, like nothing can grow or live in there that can hurt you. It's just like pretty much a huge jar of the bacteria colonies that is like the kimchi version of yogurt. How like in the same way that yogurt is alive, kimchi is alive and good for you. So we're not gonna waste this. Boom. All right. I would say that the bacon is toasty. The gochugaru and all of that is in there, so we're just gonna put this in here, turn it up and boil this. You know, one thing I gotta hand it to the Koreans, as a Chinese person, is that they use scissors. Like, they just cut. They just put scissors all up in here and just cut. We don't do that, and we need to. We should do that. It's so easy. Like, I don't know why we haven't like adopted the scissors in the way that they have, but I can't wait to just take some scissors and cut this thing down instead of having to, like, you know, dirty my knife or dirty another knife. God, this looks so good. Already. Bright and vibrant. Bacony. Let's put some tofu in here. No, let's put some mushrooms in here. The tofu will... I'm going on a trip. And I'm trying to use up as much fresh ingredients as I can before I go, so we'll be adding mushrooms to this jjigae. And I love like greenhouse grown mushrooms because like you don't have to worry about dirt. You just give them a rinse if you want. This is for me, so I'm not going to. You just cut off this part and you're good. That's it. No dirt on your mushrooms, nothing. It's all just greenhouse grown. And mushrooms have to be grown in a sterilized environment anyway, so I'm not really worried about them. Just put these in. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but this is what I do because, for me, because I'm lazy. Fun fact about mushrooms is that they very difficult to overcook them. Alright. That's going. Stew's going. I've got beets going. It's beets and kimchi stew. Beet salad and kimchi stew. This is a weird ass dinner, but again, We're just trying to use up stuff today. Jacques Pepin taught me only to wash dirty mushrooms right before prepping them. Yeah. I mean, of course, when Jacques was getting his mushrooms foraged from the forests by probably some kind of like, you know, bohemian, handsome mushroom gatherer. And he also had an intern take a toothbrush to brush off all of the dirt from his black trumpets. So what chefs say that you need to do, especially if it's labor intensive, understand that like by the time that comes around, they definitely have someone much younger doing it for them. So, if you can buy the convenient greenhouse mushrooms for yourself, because you don't have an intern or a stage to do it for free, spend like a couple of hours taking a toothbrush to some mushrooms to clean the dirt off. Definitely do it. Gordon's not washing his mushrooms. Not himself. Drusilla! Oh my gosh, darling. Hello. Good to see you, and thank you again. That is amazing. Have fun. Keep your neurodivergent self safe. I am going to Puerto Rico with a whole bunch of creator friends. You might know them if you follow a bunch of other food content creators. Drusilla, Korean vegan, will be there. Dylan LeMay, the ice cream guy, will be there. Lisa Nguyen will be there. It's Lisa. Janelle Castro and Doug will be there. August DeWitt, There's Food at Home. They will be there. Yeah, so a lot of us. We're all friends, just so you know. This isn't like some kind of creator gathering or stuff. It was literally just like me on a group chat being like, hey, I got an Airbnb in Puerto Rico. Who's in? And they're like, me. And so all these are the ones that are gonna go. So, and I love San Juan. It's beautiful there right now. It's 80 degrees and sunny. We'll cook for each other and yeah, all of that stuff. It will be a fun trip. But again, Drusilla, thank you so much. You've been a very nice and kind, big supporter of this channel. And I do very much appreciate it. Thank you. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. I hope I'm saying it correctly. It's like Drusilla, or is it Druzia? I think we've had this conversation before as well on how to pronounce the name properly. And you know, technically, not even technically, actually, if you're ever on a live chat and you see somebody has like donated or contributed and stuff, it is understandable if you can't or don't, whatever. But if you see somebody do it, you guys should thank them too, because their contributions from other people in large part, it's like NPR. People who contribute are paying for people who can't. But it means that everybody still gets a chance to learn food or get my content. That's okay. I don't do it with an express intent of making money, but it's nice to be able to survive. So if you see somebody contribute in some way, you should thank them too. And this doesn't just go for my channel, this goes for any channel that you're on. Because they're helping everyone out with their support. Man, we've done a lot today. Oops, what was that? That was breakable. We've done a lot today already. Look at you. How are you? Take a puppy break? Oh God, oh God, oh God, okay. I know you don't like it, but it's too bad. This is a baby. This is a wee baby. Whether you like it or not. Oh, alright. How are you? You good? You're sleepy? You're hungry? You're tired? Oh, you're so tired. What's your dog's name? This is Boba. This is Lavender Milk Tea Boba is her full name. And she's my baby. I know. I'm so sorry. But you were literally doing this like an hour ago. So you need to wait your turn, or you need to share. Like, it can't just be you getting the cuddles all the time, because that just wouldn't be fair, would it? Just you have to share affection and love with your sister. I'm so sorry. I know you wanted so badly to be an only child, and I've seen your many requests to go back to the way things were, but unfortunately, we have this now. Like, she is here, she is part of the family, and she is with us, and you should probably just make peace with that. Okay? She loves you, though. She loves you so much. She loves you. Look at her. She loves you. Happy vacay. Thank you so much, Nancy. I will still be posting. Look at me. Like, I'm actually like doing the baby shake thing. But she loves it. Look at, she's so mad. Oh my gosh, she's so angry. She's like, "Is this your tea? Is this your tea drawer? I'm gonna smell it." Thank you, Nancy. Yeah, I will still be posting short forms every day, and yeah, because I have a whole bunch of footage, and I'll still be editing and stuff. I'll also be working when I'm out there, but we'll just be doing cool stuff. Are you over it? Are you done? She actually doesn't want this at all. I just give it to her because she needs to. Thank you, Mateo. I love your kitchen. That oven is awesome. I need those in my life. They are. It is a great oven. Okay, here we go. Okay, well, if you're gonna commit to it, come on. You can do it. There you go. All right. Not Nan. Oh, it is not. Oh shoot. Sorry, not Nancy. Nisi. Neicy. It is my bad. I apologize. Okay. What's next? Let's just check on our stew. I can smell the beets. They're still not ready, but they do smell very good. Yeah. Ooh, this smells really nice. Maybe just a little bit more water. This might be too salty. Hold on, let's try it. Mmm. It doesn't need much water. There we go. This will be so good with rice. But it still just needs a little, something. Oh, I guess it just needed water. We'll let that continue going for a while. Hello.
Hi.
I'm still on.
So good.
I have beets that are roasting, kimchi stew, rice that's going. Things will still take like an hour.
Okay, then I'll go shower.
Okay, yeah. Why YouTube copying TikTok? I mean, technically, YouTube was here first. 41 minutes till the rice is done. Chungye, can I come over for some? Sure. Your dogs are so nice. Do you have a, I don't know what that is, a gate porn? Oh, I get it. That's cute. That's good. You got me to saying it. You got me to say it. Gay porn. That is. I'm never going to fall for it again, but I'm glad I did at least once. Ah, so good. So good. Let me try. Let's do a fork test on the beets. This is like, my dogs are pretty fearless. I can open this, and this thing is blistering hot, but she's just like, oh, I wonder what's in here. Can I eat it? Ugh. Let's see. Well, it's just a matter of like. Wish I had like a cake tester. I'll just use a knife. This one's probably not ready, but these ones might be. Nope, not ready yet. Beets are never ready when you not want them to be. Okay, well, we have been live for how is baking cakes in those ovens? Pretty good. Pretty good. Is your aga gas or electric, and how do I like it? It is electric, and I love it. I love it very much. Can you pet your dog, please? Yes. Who wants pets? Pets? Oh, pets. Okay. Pets. Oh, hi. Hello. Oh, hello, hello. Okay. Mwah. Hello from Toronto. Hello there. You? Would you like? Oh, okay. Okay. He's the needy one. Oh, you poor thing. I love you too, but you just don't care as much, huh? Okay, okay. What are you doing in the kitchen with the dog? I'm petting my dog in my home. Uh, from Australia. Hello there. I think, well, it is 7 o'clock. So, making Japanese curry for myself and the wife. Enjoy your content. Thank you so much. Um, Japanese curry. What is like my favorite thing to put in there? Oxtails. I cooked oxtails in Japanese curry for 24 hours once. That was delicious. But pork belly is really good too. As someone who wants to pursue a law profession, what are your opinions? Don't ask me for my opinions on that. It's probably not words that you want to hear anyways. Mushrooms in Japanese curry is really good. Thank you so much for that segue. Hello from Trinidad. Hello there. What is my favorite food? I love pizza. I love fried chicken. I love dumplings. And I love noodles. And I love spicy food. What would you cook on a second date to impress somebody? I would probably, well, it depends on what they like. They might be a vegetarian. If they ate anything, I would probably do something like a steak thing for the second date. First date would be something along the lines of like noodles or soup or like a steamed fish. Now the third date, we'd have to do like a whole meal. My fiance's favorite food is like whatever it is I'm making. He's not picky at all. But as I said before, it's 7 o'clock and I need to get going now. So thank you so much for joining us on our live. We were on for 97 minutes. There must be a favorite dessert. He loves cookies. Are you a chef 5-star Michelin? Michelin only has 3 stars. I've eaten at a lot of them, and I've cooked at a 1-star. What are my favorite seasonal veggies right now? It's Michigan. We don't have any. We're still doing indoor mushrooms. My favorite drink is an old fashioned or a glass of red wine, but I don't really drink alcohol a lot. So, anyways, thank you so very much for hanging out with me today. I hope you got a lot done. I got a lot done. And yeah, the next time I see you guys, I might be in Puerto Rico. Who knows? Or you'll just see my content. Have a wonderful night. What did I do before content creation? I was a line cook. So, talk to you guys soon and have a wonderful evening.